Hey guys, it's Mrs. Insider Duty. This is like the third retake I've made of this just because I don't really know what to say. But a couple of you have asked where I've been, why I've not been uploading, things like that. And I said and I promised that I would make a video. So here it is really. About 8 weeks ago or so, I had a phone call off a not so nice family member, let's say, who I don't really talk to, don't really get along with, saying, "Oh, we've had to take your granddad in to this certain hospital. Can you come look after your granddad's dog?" I'm like, well, okay, fair enough. You know, I understand that not everyone would be able to cope with the dog, my granddad's dog. They explained which hospital they were going to. I wasn't very happy with the hospital my granddad was taken to. Just simply because this hospital, I've had very bad experiences with. My family, other family members and other relatives have. My mother-in-law's had bad experiences with this certain hospital. Weren't very happy that he was going to this hospital. When you have that, when you have that bad feeling, I certainly had that bad feeling that we're just gonna lead into other things. So I went and got my granddad's dog. I stayed at my granddad's for around a week. He told me to just take his dog Alfie home with him because of his medication, his feeding. It allowed me to get home and spend some quality time with my husband because my family are really old-fashioned. Even though we're married, they didn't want him staying at my granddad's house. I know we've got his own dog in his own house, like his property, and yeah, it was very hard to see each other during that week. So we got to go ahead to take my dog home. Alfie, my granddad's dog, home. So whilst my granddad was in hospital, he got hospital-acquired pneumonia from water retention in the legs. I know. Don't ask me how, but anyway, this then led to COVID. This hospital then decided after a few days of after my granddad was tested positive for COVID, that they were going to release him. He got released on the Thursday into my care because my mum and my auntie, they had other commitments that didn't allow them to look after my grandfather. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's private, it's personal, but it was a really hard weekend. It was emotionally, physically, and mentally testing, not only on myself but my husband and my granddad. He was released Thursday. On the Sunday, because it was just getting worse and worse and worse, he just wasn't eating. He just didn't really get out of bed. He didn't really want to take his medication. On the Sunday, he started saying that he was going to die, that he wasn't going to make it to my graduation. He wasn't going to be around. He was talking about what he'd left people, things like this. It was very delusional, let's say. And bearing in mind, my granddad, he's the one who raised me because my dad wasn't on the scene. So when I'm having to witness this after I helped my granddad look after my nana when she was terminal with cancer, it was bringing back memories. It was really, really hard. It weren't nice. Sorry. It was really, really hard. And I was taken from my home. I was risking my life because I had no PPE. I had nothing. I've got my own medical and my own health conditions that put me a little bit vulnerable. And I was risking my life. Anyway, my granddad started becoming very delusional. And yeah, really. So I rang 111 they're like, oh, we can wait for a doctor or we can get the paramedics out. Bearing in mind my granddad didn't want to go to the hospital. So they're like, well, we're going to have to get the paramedics out. They rushed in, blue lights, blues and tubes in to the hospital. In there, we was told he had an hour to live because he wasn't responding to any treatment. Thankfully, he pulled through that night, but he still wasn't responding to treatment. He was getting hypoxia. The Monday, I started coughing and I just felt a little bit under the weather. I didn't really think too much of it. I was self-isolating anyway just because of being around my granddad who had COVID. But I was just getting worse throughout the week, so I requested a testing kit for COVID. So did my husband, even though he had no symptoms, but we were just to make sure. And my test results also came back positive for coronavirus. So me and my husband was stuck in the house. My family didn't really offer any help. They didn't offer any help with shopping or anything like that. It was all down to my husband's mum, so my mother-in-law. My granddad was starting to show signs of response. He weren't getting any better, but he weren't getting any worse. So it's been, Thankfully, my granddad has now made a full recovery of coronavirus. He is now testing negative, but because he is so weak, he's now in rehabilitation just to get him back on his feet. I'm not going to go into the stresses of everything else as well, but I've had more and more stress. I've had arguments. It's been awful. So when I have been gaming, it's been for me more than anything. It's been about just having a laugh, about distracting my mind. I've not been in the right mind frame. Going forward, what this means for my YouTube channel and my Twitch, it does mean that because I do believe once my granddad's out of the hospital, he's going to need me to care for him again. So when I am going to start doing videos. I'm not sure how regular they are going to be or of what consistency. All I know is that I will try and get videos out there as long as I am in the right mind frame. I hope you are all staying safe out there. And I can't thank NHS enough for saving my granddad's life. It's just a shame that he got coronavirus whilst being in hospital and the care wasn't great. But other than that, the staff were perfect, They were brilliant. They was always continuously giving us updates. But yeah, my granddad nearly died. I could have died. I am now COVID free, but I am now on an inhaler potentially for the rest of my life as well. Just as and when I need it. So for now I'm going to sign off. But hopefully in the next couple of days you'll see some content being uploaded. So thanks for listening to me ramble. Peace.